the United States as one of the world's largest democracy, known by its unique political system. One of his distinctive characteristics is the dominance of only two main political parties, namely the Republican and Democratic parties. After the United States' independence in 1776, the country's political system initially did not establish the existence of such a structured political party as it is now. Still, over time, dissent among the country's founders on the direction and policy of government began to emerge. The first past the post-FPTP, the United States used a simple majority electoral system, where candidates by the most votes of winning all the electoral votes from a state, except in Maine and Nebraska, who use proportional methods. The system tends to benefit large parties because it is difficult for small parties to win the majority of voices in one region. History and tradition: since the early 19th century, the Democratic and Republican Party had dominated American politics. This long history creates a mindset and habits of voters who are more likely to choose candidates from one of the two major parties. Access and campaign funds: big parties have better access to broad financial resources and support networks.
Kamala Harris's campaign says it's raised upwards of $80 million.
They make it easier to raise big campaign funds, which are crucial in presidential elections that require high costs for advertising, field campaigns, and other activities. Elections and debate rules: many election rules and debate requirements are favoring large parties. For instance, the President's Debate Commission usually invites only candidates from two large parties, which make it difficult for independent candidates or from small parties to get the same exposure. Political polarization: the United States has experienced increasing political polarization, where voters tend to identify with one of the two major parties. This polarization reduces the likelihood of a third party or independent candidate for significant support. The support of the political institute: many political institutions, media, and other organizations has an established relationship with big parties. This support makes it difficult for small parties or independent candidates to get the necessary recognition and support to compete effectively. While there were small parties and independent candidates who were trying to participate in the presidential election, they usually face big challenges and rarely won significant electoral votes. As a result, U.S. presidential elections remain dominated by two major parties,